Foreign Secretary, are you now 100% certain in your mind that it was a chemical attack? And are we any closer to understanding who was behind it?
Well, the only possible explanation of what we've been able to see is that it was a chemical attack. Clearly, many hundreds of people have been killed. Some of the estimates are well over 1,000. There is no other plausible explanation for casualties so intense in such a small area on this scale. Now, I know that some people in the world would like to say this is some kind of conspiracy brought about by the opposition in Syria. I think the chances of that are vanishingly small. And so we do believe that this is a chemical attack by the Assad regime on a large scale. But we would like the United Nations to be able to assess that, so that for those who don't believe that, for those who doubt that, the evidence can be gathered. But that is certainly our opinion.
If the Assad regime is behind this, don't you agree then with the French Foreign Ministry, and that actually the reaction needs to be by force? And if so, I mean, are there contingency plans in place for that possibility?
We always have plans for many contingencies, and we don't go into what all those contingencies might be for obvious reasons. Our focus now has to be on getting the UN team into there. That, I think, is something around which the whole world should be able to unite, and so that everybody can find the facts. So that is what we will continue to work on over the next few days. But of course, we don't rule out any options for the future. Any option that complies with international law and could save innocent lives. We have to be open to those options. But decisions about that would come later. Now we have to establish the facts.
But you said the time was short and you talked about days. In a few days, if nothing happens, is it simply going to be stronger words, or does more action, possibly the use of force, need to be used?
Well, we will return to that. As I say, now we're focused on getting the UN team there. If that doesn't happen in the coming days, we need to go back to the Security Council. So that is the sequence of steps in the coming days. And I'm not going to speculate about after that at the moment.